Hi everyone, and thank you for taking the time to watch this clip. My name is Greg Simnor and I'm an elder and also senior leader of the Rock Church here in Wellington. You know, we've been on a journey as a church family for some time now, coming out of what you might say traditional church ceremonies and things that we do on a Sunday, maybe forms of godliness, to really seek Him. What is it to live a life that's anchored and centered in the Christ and to live from that Christ? God's been talking to us about transitioning from a Sunday service wineskin into a pod wineskin.
So what is a pod? A pod is a small cluster of people coming together for the purpose of knowing God, loving one another, and walking together. It's about coming together with open hearts and open lives, conversing and communing in the Spirit, praying and encouraging one another into the privilege and the profound calling of being transformed into the likeness of Christ.
So some people have asked the question, aren't the pods just like another small group? Well, they could be if all that changes is the external structure of things, but really the intention of the pods is about changing more than just the external. It's about creating an opportunity and environment for real conversations to have, for discipleship to take place, so that the reality of God's Word, His life, His nature is infused and imparted into us as we journey on a greater and deeper level with Him and with one another.
Part of these pods are the 9 F's, and these are the characteristics, or if you like, the framework upon which shape these groups. Let us explain what we mean.
Firstly is fellowship, and by this we're talking about oneness with God and oneness with each other. It comes through intimacy, walking together, and this beautiful oneness as we are all leaning into Him together is walking as a family, a spiritual family, as Christ defines it. They're the ones that do the will of the Father, and this is a life of faith, because we are living from the sight that He's given us, the spiritual sight of what is unseen. We're living as aliens on the earth, but in this beautiful manifest presence of Christ. And the fruit of Christ is being formed in us and flowing out of us through the works that we are led to do as a group and individually. This beautiful integral part of walking together as one.
And who doesn't love food? We love to gather around a table to pray together, to talk, to go deeper, to be able to testify these things and to have a lot of fun together as a group. There's a lot of freedom and flexibility with them as well. We don't have to meet just on a Sunday like we've always traditionally done. We can step outside the box. We can meet anytime during the morning or the afternoon or the evening. We've got that flexibility to be able to do it. And we don't have to be just part of one group. We can be part of another group as well.
There's so much flexibility and freedom within the pod framework, and it's just a structure that is enabling this organic, real, genuine life of Christ to be formed within us and to flow through us, to manifest Christ's presence in the earth.
Some of you may have some questions around how we're going to meet now that we don't have a building. Well, Scriptures encourages us not to give up meeting together. So there's a brilliant opportunity now with the pods that we can meet in so many different ways in so many different locations. In fact, there's opportunity to meet right across Wellington. But one of the key factors in this is still going to be an intentionality, the intentionality of purpose within our hearts to keep connected and to continue to meet up with each other.
So we hope this gives you a better idea of what pods are like and where we're going as a family. If you would like to reach out to us at any time, info@therock.org.nz. Welcome to the family.